Hello everyone, I am Dr. Pallavi Madekar. I work as an assistant professor in Department of English in Anantara Thopte College, Bhor. Today I am going to make presentation on types of sentences. It is an assignment given in a faculty development program which is organized by KTHM College Nasik. At the outset, I would like to thank the organizing committee for organizing such a wonderful faculty development program for us. Friends, the topic of my presentation is types of the sentences, the functional classification. In my presentation, I would like to give a brief introduction of sentences, then types of sentences. There are two types of sentences. We can classify sentences on the basis of structure and function of the sentences, but I will focus on the functional classification of the sentences. There are four types of sentences according to the function of the sentence, and that are assertive sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamatory sentences. At the end, we will discuss the conclusion of the topic. My first slide deals with sentences. Sentences can be grouped in two different ways. We can classify the sentences according to the number of clauses they contain, means the structural classification, and according to the use they are put to, means the functional classification of the sentence. There are there are two types of sentences, according to the structure of the sentence and according to the function of the sentence. Structural classification of the sentence is based on the structure of the sentence, and we have three types of sentences according to the structure of the sentence, and that are simple sentence, compound sentence, and complex sentence. In simple sentence, only one clause is there. In compound sentence, there can be two independent or main clauses, or in complex sentence there is one independent clause and one dependent clause. We can say that structural classification is according to the clauses the sentence contain. The other type of sentence is based on the function of the sentence, and we have four types of sentences, that is assertive or declarative sentence. In assertive sentence or in declarative sentence, we declare something or we state something. Then the second type of sentence is interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences are used to ask questions, or to seek permission, or to seek confirmation. Next is imperative sentence. Imperative sentences are used to issue order, commands, or requests. And the fourth type of sentence is exclamatory sentence. If we want to express our sorrow, joy, and happiness, or our sadness, we use exclamatory sentence. uh, 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 I will focus on functional classification of the sentence. The first type is, that is assertive or declarative. Here we state or declare something. In interrogative sentence, we ask questions to seek information or confirmation. In imperative sentence, we issue order, commands, and instructions. And in exclamatory sentence, we express surprise, pity, fear, and other feelings. First, I will focus on assertive sentence, or we can say a declarative sentence. Assertive sentence or a declarative sentence starts with subject and it ends with full stop. The word order of this type of sentence is subject plus verb plus object. There are two types of declarative sentence, that is positive sentence and negative sentence. We can say affirmative sentence also to positive sentence. In negative sentence, not is there, and in positive sentence, it is not is not there. Examples of assertive sentences are, we like sweets, I will meet you tomorrow, she is smiling at me. And the example of negative sentence is, he is not happy. The other type of sentence is interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence always starts with question words and it ends with question mark. There are three types of interrogative sentences, such as WH questions, yes no questions, and tag questions. WH question starts with WH words and it ends with question mark, while yes no type question starts with helping verb or auxiliary verb and it ends with question mark. Tag questions are used to take confirmation from the listener. The examples of such type of questions are: what is your name? This is WH question. Are you a student? This is yes no type question. And she is student, isn't she? Is in tag question. Next type of sentence is imperative sentences. Imperative sentence starts with verb and it ends with full stop. Generally, it starts with main verb. This The type of imperative sentences are commands, orders, request, and instruction. In imperative sentence, we issue commands, order, request, and instructions. Uh, Examples of imperative sentences are: open the door, give me glass of water, please, take care of your mother. Such type of sentences are called imperative sentences. Exclamatory sentences starts with how and what and it ends with exclamation mark. These sentences express pity, fear, joy, surprise, sadness, etc. And examples of such type of sentences are: how lucky you are, what a wonderful picture, how very unfortunate for you, how sad it is to see you live. In the conclusion, we can say that the functional classification of the sentence is depend upon the function of the sentence. And we in my conclusion we saw different kinds of function of the sentence, like if we declare something, we get declarative sentence. If we want to ask question, we get interrogative question. If we issue some orders or commands, we get imperative sentences. And if we want to express our joy and happiness, we get exclamatory sentences. Thank you very much for listening my